All right, Sagittarius, we're going to do a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 5th house, 7th house, 10th house. We are going to take a look at the energy between you and whoever it is that you are thinking about, connecting with, in a relationship with, thinking about, whatever the case may be, okay? So what is Sagittarius's overall energy? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Queen of Cups. I feel like you're focused on your self-care, your self-love here. We also have the Moon as your subconscious influence. The person that Sagittarius is thinking about, what is their overall energy towards this connection? What is their overall energy towards Sagittarius? Page of Swords. Why the Page of Swords? Chariot. Ten of Swords. So something happened, something's over between you and a person. Someone could have been selfish and just wanted, they didn't provide an equal give and take. They didn't really give to the connection. And Sagittarius, maybe that was you. Maybe it was the person that you're connecting with or thinking about. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? How does this person feel about Sagittarius? How does this individual feel about Sagittarius, please? Don't force it. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? Apology, not for you, and angry. So either you apologized, they apologized. I'm angry at myself and sometimes even you for how things turned out. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? Not for you. So you may be kind of feeling like this person isn't for you. Maybe they feel like they're not for you, whatever the case may be. There could have been some type of major argument. Someone's angry, either you or them. I feel like this might have been you. You may have apologized to them and they didn't really accept it, or you didn't accept their apology. I feel like you are in your feelings and you're in your emotions here. You may feel like you don't know what's going on with this person or kept in the dark. But I also feel like you're not, with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're doing okay here. Your work is working on your self-care. Some of you, you may be even dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But for the most part, I feel like you are gaining emotional stability and balance and kind of just doing you. I don't think that there's a lack of desire for this person, but I also feel like you're emotionally stable and you're doing you. It's almost like I apologized, I did what I could. Or, they apologize. I didn't really accept their apology because it's just they're not for me. That's not the one. I see it now. You know, I'm moving on. I'm taking care of myself. They are coming in as the chair. If I didn't already say the signs, the major signs I see is Cancer as the major sign, Pisces as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it could be anybody. I feel like this person, and their subconscious influence is the Ten of Swords. So this was an ending that they did not like, right? They didn't like it. It hurt them. They felt backstabbed. It was a harsh ending, a harsh ending. And I feel like they're trying to move forward. I do think that they would like to move forward with you, but at the same time, they're not forcing it. The chariot can be forceful energy. It's forward movement. It's willpower. It's that it's having, I don't even know how to explain it, but the chariot is about having the willpower and victory and that force to move on. It's that force that really manifests a situation, right? It's having that will, that intention here. But It can also be a very forceful energy. It could be bulldozing, energy, and they don't want to force it. They don't want to force you. They don't want to force the situation. Why do we have apology? Why apology for Sagittarius? Keep in mind the energies maybe vice versa. Maybe someone apologized for having a third party, or maybe someone apologized because this Queen of Wands, in a negative aspect of the Queen of Wands, it can be a forceful energy, it can be an aggressive energy, it can be a jealous energy. Maybe there was some communication that was very harsh. So either you apologize because you may have come across very harsh, very aggressive, you may have said some things, done some things, or this person could be apologizing to you for something, maybe involving a water sign or another fire sign or just anybody. Tell me about this Page of Swords. What is this Page of Swords doing? Oops, 1 second. I'm sorry. All right. All right. So the Page of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Wands. So I feel like the Page of Swords wants to communicate, right, to this energy here, but they're kind of guarded. There's a little bit of fear, and because again they don't want to force it, but they do want to communicate. I feel like eventually they will. There will be some type of communication. And I feel like Sagittarius, you're trying to focus on moving on. You want success, you want victory, you want to win, you want to do, I feel like both of you do. But I feel like you're focused on moving on and trying to get away from, whatever the negativity that happened in the past. You're trying to focus on your self-care, your emotional stability, and well-being here. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, again, like this person, either they want an apology or they want to apologize. What caused this Ten of Swords? What caused this Ten of Swords? Well, we have Nine of Swords. That's just stressing. Someone was just stressing. There's a disappointment, arguments. It just looks like there was an argument. Poor communication, possibly. I feel like this person is sorry. Someone in this situation is sorry. Either you or them, or both, possibly. Okay, so what advice do we have for Sagittarius? What advice do we have for Sagittarius? I feel like Sagittarius, you need to gain some mental clarity, or you're working on gaining mental clarity so that you're not confused, like emotionally confused. Maybe you feel like something's hidden from you or you don't see the full picture. There may be a lesson that you're learning here as well. You may need to learn to trust your intuition and not to see things through rose-colored glasses. We have communication is key and conclusions are within reach. So I do feel like there is something maybe that you feel like you don't know, but I feel like this is going to come to some type of conclusion at some point. But what's very important here is communication, right? Being able to speak maturely and clearly to each other and state what you want, whether or not, you know, you're going to lose them, or and this is kind of really for both of you and for anyone when you communicate. If you want a mature relationship, then you have to be mature. If you want a real solid relationship, you have to be real and solid. If you're dealing with someone who cannot match you, then they're not for you. And that's just, we don't need the cards to tell us that, right? That's common sense. So communication is key. If you want something State what it is that you want, state clearly what it is that you want. And if they can't meet you at that level, then that's not for you. The conclusion may be that you just move on and you take care of yourself, work on your self-care, and then you will call in someone that matches your energy. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and grab my other deck. We're going to do through the signs, and then we'll do an angel answers card at the end. All right, so how do the signs feel about Sagittarius? How do the signs feel about Sagittarius, starting with Aries, please? How does Aries feel about Sagittarius? Nine of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So I feel like they see you as loving, they see you as stable, they see you as single, they see you as someone who takes care of themselves, who does good, looks good. They also may have feelings for you, but they may want their freedom and to be single. So they may not want something very committed. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like the Taurus is really, they're stressed out and sad over this connection. There's regret. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I feel like the Gemini feels like you two do not work. You two don't balance each other out. You two can't compromise. You two just aren't a good fit, and they may just be cutting this out. There may be divorce if you're married to a Gemini. If you're dealing with the Cancer, there is not anything going on with Cancer. They're kind of on a break. They're silent. They may be lying to you about something. They may be sneaking off. There's just a sneaky energy about them. If you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like this Leo is kind of defensive. They do want to win. They want victory here. They may like attention, and they may not like to be called out on anything or questioned about anything. They're kind of in a defensive energy. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I feel like this Virgo does not want to argue and fight. I feel like they may be cutting the situation out, but it is kind of a lose-lose situation. They may just have epiphany that this is not working. If you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like with the Libra, there's conflicts, possibly if you're living with this Libra, or if there's just a commitment, whatever. There's conflicts in the home, or there's conflicts about taking things to the next level. There may have been a conflict at a gathering, a social gathering, a party, or a celebration, but there's just conflict and fighting when it comes to this Libra. There's butting heads, tug of war. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, I feel like they're closed off and detached. They're in solitude. They're kind of thinking about this connection, soul searching. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I feel like the Sagittarius wants to apologize, or they want you to apologize, or they would like some type of resolution to be reached. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, Capricorn may be looking at the past, dealing with someone from their past, or they may be making a decision to go towards their past, and that might be you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like they're giving a small offer. They don't really know if they want something long term or deeper. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, I feel like the Pisces does want a connection, and I feel like they may be a little bit emotional, so they may come across argumentative, okay, with the Knight of Swords. So go ahead and think of a question, and we'll pull an Angel Answers card for Sagittarius. What is the answer to Sagittarius's question? What is the answer to Sagittarius's question? Okay, we have let go. All right. So whatever that means to you, that could mean let go of the connection, let go of control, let go of wanting control, trying to control the outcome, whatever your question was. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your reviews. I hope that you're staying safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye.